I need to help for 2 specific types of fights. How to hold versus T who pop execute on B side, and how to take banana versus CTs or versus Ts who smoke and flash car early. I play banana CT and recently play a team that fought banana by smoking half wide, waiting out all HEs and creeping up slowly, and then doing pop executes on B side. Okay. So this is about the B side. He's specifically asking, boys. Try to help this guy called Vrev, but on Twitter it's called Guilty Octopus. Not questions like what I'm doing wrong in this game. I'm creating something where I can help a team or a site to improve, you know. So he's talking about this smoke, and I think it's this one coming here, that where the smoke of car, right? Let's see. So this one card himself. This is not good. Oh. Mm-hmm. So this is the smoke he's talking about. The T's are smoking this smoke. We have all seen this in pro games, right? And then they creep up, the smoke is fading, they motor pool, the flash, and they have banana control. But why are they rotating so much from B? Like, why is he holding B alone? It's impossible to hold the B alone. If you don't have banana control, you cannot play B alone unless you're playing full gamble CS. But are they even trying to take banana? Let's see here what happens. Yeah, okay, they took it good. Then they leave it. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, they have some kind of setups here. Then they should smoke deep now. Or they don't want to take a look. I don't understand. They're fighting so heavy A that he's playing alone B. And this guy and Ref has a smoke. You just never leave you have to smoke the guy from B before you leave him. Because playing alone B is impossible, guys. So this is the wall smoke there. They're losing the banana control because of this smoke. So I'll try to tell them what they can do here. The main issue, that's also what he wrote when he asked me what I can help with. Against this B pop and against this half-wood smoke. Let's see. This is YOLO. So this is more directed to B side Inferno to handle this. I don't know what you want to call this smoke. What do you want to call half-wall smoke, right? So let me talk about how we handle this scenario, boys. This smoke is what is causing them the issue. You know how your people gonna throw it? It's in this area. The smoke here, pretty annoying. The teeth can play in it. It's hard to push through it. We all have tried this if you play banana, right? That's the smoke they all use. So we call this how to counter the half-wall smoke, boys. So what you want to do is, what could be a good start is you have an A guy. You know, the arch player coming here, Molotov close, smoke deep, right? And then if he denies the smoke, he can just nade one guy close. So if he denied the smoke, maybe he went close on the smoke. So one thing you can do is, when the smoke is about to fade, you still have 2 set of nades. The guy who throw these nades is rotating back to A, right? When the smokes are about to fade, my friend, this is where it gets fun. So when the smoke is about to fade, you have a timing on it. You start smoking deep, motor deep. You have one guy. Yeah, if you Molotov it like that, that's not pretty good. You know what I mean? You Molotov deep here. And then you have Molotov behind here, and you spam the smoke. That he cannot only be in this area, right? That's one way. One way also to do it is to, when the smoke is about to fade, you don't want to waste the deep smoke yet. So what you want to do is, when it's about to fade, you move behind the smoke. Again, you have one guy spamming, and you can have one guy holding HE. So if nothing happens, then you do it like this, and then you move deep, and then you can nade close. Well, I'm failing this Molotov today. And then you nade 3, you know? That's 2 ways to handle it. That's the way people are doing nowadays. Another thing is, if they're playing really aggressive, is that you also just come here, you just spam in this line sometimes. So that's how you handle this half walls. That's how most teams do it nowadays. What you can also do is, if you really want to push it, which I would not recommend, you can have one guy flashing for the guy here. So let's say, same scenario. We started 3 guys B, we did the Molotov close, smoke deep. So if you want to go through it, you have just one guy throwing this flash for you. That lands right here, and the enemy cannot see it. If he's playing close in the smoke, he's full blind. And then, like I said, you have one guy close wall here, who's going to push the smoke. Before that, let's say you're going to call the flash, right? So if one guy throwing the HE here, and then this guy who's close to the wall calls the flash, and the second guy models deep like this. So the smoke is not faded here yet, so you're doing it pretty fast. That makes sense what I'm saying? I'll explain the timing, right? Like this, like this. Comes back here. There's smoked half wall. Okay. Nade close now. Flash now. You go through. You push here. Molotovs come from teammate. Smoke is still not faded here. If banana is clear, then you can go in 3 and you have banana control. That's also one way to handle it, right? So that's like 3 different ways of handling it, because it is pretty annoying. What you also can do is just wait. Let's say I saw you guys playing AWP here. Then when the smoke's about to fade, you're waiting for him to peek. They're not peeking. Then you come here, you molo, and you flash for teammate, and he peeks, and boom. And this Molotov is gonna burn all the way to the left. Yes, thank you. So you let them have the half wall smoke. You do the molo and the flash when the smoke's about to fade or when it's fading, and then you take banana control here, and then you can deny it and have banana, or you can fall back. Other than that, I think it's really tough to do anything with this smoke, because they can do so many different things, right? Rushing through it is very dangerous. If you want to do that, you have to have one guy. If you want to rush banana, you have one guy doing this flash, and then the second flash that lands here. So in case he is running close here, he does first flash, second flash he gets blind from. If you want to rush banana. But he wants you to rush through the smoke, right? He's coming here, he's dodging, you're pushing through, and you can't see anything. You're looking left and right. And then you also, the classic one, just instant double nade here. So when he's running here to throw the smoke, depending on how he throws it, he gets instant nade in face, so you throw this fast. When it comes to countering the B-pop, the way they played it was one guy here alone. You cannot do that. I think the key rule is that you need to have one guy with nades in hand, right? So let's play with something simple here. You have one guy holding this flash, right? You have one guy boosted here. When they do B execute, this guy doesn't get blind, and he is killing the guys, and this guy can strafe after he get contact, you know? What you always want to do is have one guy holding nades. So what you can do here is you shoulder peek. You have one guy playing here as well. So one CT, one shoulder peeking. When they execute, they're both with smokes in hand. They execute, you get blind. You get flash from this guy, who then strafe when the smoke pops from the guy, and you have smoked it off, right? You have shut down this B-pop. For me, the most important thing is you have nades in hand. One of the guys has nades in hand, and one of them is maybe dodging if he's not having nade in hand, so you can shut down that B-pop. It's hard to tell you how to exactly want to play, right? So let's say if you boosted CT, right? You have one guy boosted here on this wall. What you want to have do is this guy doesn't have first contact. It's so important. So if you're playing boost CT and you have a crossfire, this guy have first contact, because if you come here as T and you don't see anything, you instantly clear here, boys. One guy needs to bait for this guy. If it's from dark, if it's from here, if it's from second, if it's from first, he gets contact, he drops down, so when they try to rush him, you have one guy boosted. So key thing, if you boost the CT, don't have contact first. You understand, guys? Don't have contact if you boost the CT. You need to tell your teammate to have the first contact. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Frozen smoke. This one. My long time since I threw it, yeah. So this also good smoke to you. We used a lot in mouse balls at some point, me and Frozen and B. You create a one way, you see? Delicious. So let's show it from a T's perspective. Hello? You can't see, you have to crouch here. And this is not a place you want to crouch, so this one way is really good. You have to crouch to see him. You see? Delicious. Mwah. Can we get some chef kiss, you know? This smoke is really good. So what you want to do is just come here next to the tinner, hold the smoke, stand up. If they execute, it pops really fast. Again, one guy having first contact. Okay, they execute in B. Bam. Flash above. Bam. They look in here. The smoke pops. They get blind. And they say, man, why they play so good on B? You know? Aim next to tinner, crouch, stand up, and you will see how it bounces. And instant there. What you always want to do if you have coffins and troop setup, that this guy has flashes. So if they do B execute, he's gonna get smoked off, right? But that's fine as long as he can support with these flashes above him. So this guy should have a smoke, okay? So time is ticking, they're molotoving, he denies himself, he gets flashes above, he peeks left and right. If not, and there's like 30 seconds left, he can just come here and jump through smoke. And the smoke pops here, so he can block B very late. Or like I said, if they start taking mid, there's 45 seconds left, this guy can smoke and play long B, and this guy rotate. And this guy can rotate because he has flash left, he comes here, he plays here, okay, nothing happens, they're going B now. Ah, whoopty. Delicious, right? So I think I'm done with this Inferno now. So we talked about the half wall. We talked about what you can do counter against the B-pop. I have also another YouTube demo. You can watch about YouTube banana thing where we play aggressive banana.